Sunday morning church service, and just got done getting some fuel, and it was $5.78 up on, or $5.82 on the thing. At $5.02 is the best I can do with my discount, so that's still going up. That's not breached the point of, hey, let's quit fucking truck drivers over because you know, they're out here providing us a service, and let's just make it hard on everybody. Whatever. Looking for my trailer right now. 2 something with a bunch of 6s and a 3 at the end. So it should be a good day, you know what I mean? I just filled up. I'm about full. I probably could have used, I got, let's see, I got 135 gallons. I think it was $7.84 is what I paid. So that'll get me, you know what I'm saying, at least 2.5 days, I would hope. There it is, 2566663. That's what I'm talking about. But at least I'll be able to jump out, get an early start, you know what I'm saying, start making some money for the week. So I can, you know, I gotta take off Saturday because my buddy's wedding is coming up, and he wants me to shoot some photography for him while he's getting around and stuff. And then we've got a parade on Friday night, or Saturday night, a Halloween parade. We're gonna put Frankenstein in for the first time. We wanted to do this for since I had it. We've never been able to because of issues with the truck and different things, but now we finally can. So that's what I'm talking about. Oh, you know what time it is? We doing it.
On the show, on the Chad Keegan YouTube channel.
Finally open, thank you, Jesus. Our dash lights, we lost our running lights. For the trailer, we have no trailer lights, brake lights. I don't think they're working either. So they do work when I turn on the turn signal, that's it. But luckily it's 5 a.m. and there's nobody out. I didn't see anybody, I didn't pass anybody, so I just sent it. Probably some short somewhere in the trailer. You know, it was fine when I was over in a point, and then something happened along the line where I lost the stuff, felt the dash. It's not hot, so I'm not worried about anything. Once I unhook this trailer, I'll throw a new fuse in. I'll check the fuse. That's probably just what it is. But so yeah, we got nothing in here. You know, always nice to start first thing in the morning like that. What it is though. Get this day over with. Maybe pick up an extra load too. I don't know. We'll see how I feel once you know, once that time comes of, hey, I'm grabbing my last load from here and taking it to the Home Depot. Do I want to do anymore? You know, that's usually how it is. Do I feel like doing anymore? Now, if I grabbed like a Code Red Mountain Dew or something like that, or you know, even a regular Mountain Dew and drank one before my last one, I might, you know, feel a little frisky and pull it, but I don't know, we'll see. It just depends, I guess, if there's anything good that I can do quickly, you know, quickly. Time is money. So, just what it is. Always like coming in here first thing in the morning on the weekends too, because like on a Sunday, nobody's in here Sunday morning first thing. Now during the week it's a little bit different because there's a bunch of go-getters, but on Sunday, occasionally you'll have the stray Schneider, you know, Schneider driver, but other than that, nobody else has the ambition like that. I just got up and ran because I was up at 2 o'clock in the morning and I figured I might as well just bang this one out today. You know, I gotta check this. I don't even know where I'm going. 232, that's nice, close. Won't have to go far. And it don't, if you ask me, it don't look like anybody's even out in the cranes yet. So, oh, here comes the bus right now, dropping them off. Taking their sweet ass fucking time. They're gonna stop before me right in my way. Well, that could be, maybe that's not the crane crew. I don't know. I don't know. Just get out and get it done, you know what I mean? Get her done. Truck's running good other than that BS. A few little things I'd like to do here, but I ain't bitching. I'll tell you that much right now. It's gonna pull right up in here like this and pull this dude back straight up. Straight up, man. I was dropping, or I was over to Clyde last week, and there's this one old fellow that works over there, sees a lot of trucks, you know, been around for a while. He says, man, that truck sounds smooth. I'm like, yeah, not bad for a 1990 with 1.5 million miles on it. Who knows, maybe even more, you know. Don't sound too bad, runs pretty good. Pretty good. I mean, besides lacking some horsepower in some areas, the thing runs great. No complaints here. Let me drop this real quick. I'll bring it back. Check the fuse out. Let me slide up over here real quick and we'll see what's going on. I'll get right in your way. Right in your way, oh. We'll see what's going on here. A little light out. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let's see. Fog lamps, tail lamps. Load. Yeah, she blowed right through. Fog lamps. I don't even have fog lamps. Dome lamps. CC feed. Let's see where we at. We should have some fuses down here. Yes, we have two and one blown, so that's nice. At least we got a couple in there. I wondered where that went. Oh, rubber ducky, man. Oh, damn cord rubber ducky. Hold me down. Hold me down, boy. Hey, would you look at that? We back. Oh, Funky Medina. Alrighty, climb back over here real quick, and we done. We gone. Tear it up, man. Know what I mean? That's a nice quick fix there. Always nice to be able to just fix your stuff real quick, you know. And roll out over to the Papa's lot, grab us an empty Coyote, and slide on back over to Napoleon a couple times. we got to go to the Home Depot and make a delivery. I'm not sure if I said that already or not. I might have. I don't remember. There's a lot of things I don't remember sometimes. Sometimes I say things and I'm wrong. Like that last video, I said summer solstice when I was thinking about Indian summer. I couldn't remember Indian summer. It was on the tip of my mind. I just couldn't remember, and that's what came out. Here I am saying the wrong thing. Like, geez. Hey, it's what it is, though. Hopefully, we'll get that blue truck buttoned all the way up, and I'll be able to run it for a while because I want to get this glass made up here, and you know, figure out something with this. Got a couple different contacts I'm dealing with right now to try and get some new seals. Well, they're used, but you know, new to me, but used. So we'll see what's going on. I don't know, man. Honestly, you probably could make them if you had, I don't know what they are, wherever you fuse the stuff together. I can't remember what it's called. I know my buddy has something where he can fuse the seals together. You know, you do something with a tire, you can plug a hole and it does something. I don't know. But I know you can do something, you know. So you probably could make them with the stuff you can still get, that locking channel you can still get, like for that stuff. You just have to form it and whatnot. Good, I was hoping I didn't have to wait here forever. It should be a nice day. It's already like 57 degrees, so later on we'll be able to roll the windows down and stuff. Open everything up. You'll hear this truck just screaming. Hit those jakes. Good times in the Frankenstein. after I was done with my Napoleons. I gave her a call and she said that my load was on hold. So I called her and said, hey, this load's on hold. She said, the crane is down right now. We need an operator to come in. He'll be in probably 10 or 10:30. And I said, well, I don't want to wait until then, but I did get an extra Finley soup. So I was like, I'll run that first and then I'll come back and get it. No big deal. So I'm coming back, I stop, I check all my stuff, I put all my information in, because if I couldn't get it in there, I was gonna call and say, hey, just give me an in today, I don't know what's going on, blah, blah, blah. But it went through, because the first time it wouldn't go through on my phone in the app to where I could get the QR code. So it went through and I'm like, I gotta drop at 283 and then I gotta pick up at, 250 something, so I had to go get a chassis, blah, blah. While I'm pulling in to go and drop my trailer, I see the crane with the container that I'm supposed to get, and he just put it like the closest open chassis to where I was dropping, and then he hovered over that container until he knew that I knew that's where it was at. But I watched him drop it when I come in, so I'd already know. And big shouts to that guy, because that crane operator always does that kind of stuff for me. If he knows I need to get some kind of odd trailer, it's like as soon as I pop up on his screen, he's grabbing it and putting it wherever it needs to go for me, and then we'll move on to the next thing. And that's what I'm talking about. That's service with a smile. I don't really have many complaints about going out there and the way I get treated and taken care of from the people in the office and the crane operators. The only thing I have a problem with is some of the equipment isn't the best, you know what I'm saying? But they do what they can to try to get the stuff fixed, so it's what it is, It's just one of them things. It's a catch-22, if you will, on the good stuff, and the bad stuff. You take the good, you take the bad, you take the good, and there you got the facts of container trucking, if you will. So yeah, I got to run this over to the Home Depot, and there's supposed to be an empty trailer that I can just grab, and I wish that empty trailer, I would have been able to run my stuff the way it was, but because then I would have been able to run this, grab that container, and then just slide on over to Finley, which is only a few miles, and then come back and then, not have to deal with. But it's not really that big of a deal, because if there is an empty here, I don't have to go back to the rail yard. I can just take it, go back to Campbell's and Napoleon, and be done. So that's basically what I'll do. And this will be it. And I had to go through an outfit change, because for crying out loud, when I was over to Finley, it felt like the temperature had jumped about 15 degrees, and I was sitting there sweating with that long sleeve and cutoff on. So I just, when I finally got back over here, I took the stuff off and changed out real quick, and threw the cutoff on, because it's supposed to be like 78 today. So I just figured, man, might as well get the sun's out, guns out, doing the shit. But this will be nice if grab this container, go home, wait on the wife to get home, and do some things around the house. I've got some air couplings for the blue truck finally, so I'll be able to piece those together. They're a little bit bigger than what I wanted to get, but I don't think it actually had the size, so I may have to go get some stuff that just goes down smaller in size, because it's 1/4 inch fitting, but it probably needed to be, but it's for a 1/4 inch hose, but it probably needed to be a 3/8 fitting for the 1/4 inch hose to be able to fit into it. So there's too many differences, differences and stuff. And once I get onto that, you'll see that when I'm busting that out and doing that video for the truck, blue truck and stuff. But nice Sunday so far. I what I mean? Until I get home to drink that last beer, but I'll probably just snag a case on the way home after I drop my paperwork off, because that's the kind of guy I am. It's probably getting a little windy in here because I got the smoker's windows open and the back windows on. What it is, you know what I mean? We're just trucking. We're getting off right here at this exit. We're going right there. When I came by, nobody was there, so if there's nobody there, I'll be able to slide right up, grab the things, cut that seal, and boom, we doing it. Douchebag. $2,500 weekly after all expenses. Big old orange tag on the back of that guy's truck. No thanks. Alrighty, so I'm talking about good service. Alright, I will be back, maybe, probably, I don't know. I'll sign off at least, but I'll cut you out real quick so I can do the dance, since I don't have to worry about waiting on nobody. I'll just probably be popping in and out right quick. So that is what is up. Channel 7. Sorry, I can't change my CB. Hopefully it'll start. Man, I am sorry, folks. I never did a closer. I had to go get a trailer because the one I was supposed to get was gone. So I ended up coming home, you know, because I went and got something. I checked out a car on the side of the road. But I'm home, so I made it home. Good church on Sunday. But I did see a Daycab Argosy pulling into Campbell's when I was leaving, and I boneheaded that. I should have stopped and talked to the dude, but I didn't. I got a quick clip of his truck, and then I just kept on rolling, and he gave me the hang loose sign, you know, da-da-da-da-da. And then I didn't even think to stop and say, hey, what's going on, dude? Let me shoot your truck real quick. Go ahead and go inside. I won't even bother you. I just want to see, you know, what's the year, this and that. Blase splat, and it just didn't happen. You know, and then as I was driving off, I thought to myself, I should have stopped and did that, but it's what it is. Maybe I'll catch him again, but until then, hopefully you guys enjoyed the church service. You know what I'm saying? We'll be getting on this guy, back on this thing, be working on this thing again. And like, share, subscribe, comment, and here's a clip of that. Until the next time, you know what we say, we will see ya.